Okay, so we've taken a look at accessing your files in Google Drive and turning them into Smart Learning Suite Online files. We've taken a look at how your students join your live class from hellosmart.com. So let's take a look at actually transforming a file in your Google Drive into a smartified lesson. Okay, so I'm going to take this one-page PDF file. Now remember, you can do this with PDF files, you can do this with Smart Notebook files, you can do it with PowerPoint files or any Google file type. This one just happens to be a one-page PDF file. I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to select Open with Smart Learning Suite. And what this does is it puts me into editing mode to allow me to begin to turn this one-page PDF file that I may have normally just shared with my students digitally, maybe printed out a copy and given them a copy of it, but it makes it so that they can access it on their device by going to hellosmart.com or to their Google Classroom if they're working at their own pace. And I can actually smartify this file by adding games, assessments, turning this into an activity, an independent activity, or a collaborative activity. So I'm going to quickly cover all of them, and then we'll one by one look at each type of smartification that we can do. Okay, so I know I'm in editing mode right now because it says finish editing in the top left hand corner. Up at the top, I have the ability to select a mouse tool to select text if I needed to add text onto a page, for example. I can just type and then move the text wherever I want it to go. I can also add images or web links to an existing page like this. Since this is George Washington Carver, I'll do a quick search. And for example, I could add his picture to this page as well, right? So I can add these extras up here. I also have a plus sign in the bottom left-hand corner. If you remember, this is my content like YouTube, a blank page, Shout It Out, which is our formative assessment tool, Response, which is our summative assessment tool. And I call it that because it actually grades your quizzes and puts the results into an Excel spreadsheet. We have different games and then some ready-made resources as well as manipulatives and graphic organizers. We'll take a look at these individually. And then last but not least, I can convert this page into one of two types of activities. An individual handout activity means that my students can write on it, type on it, add web links or images or videos, and the teacher, either live or asynchronously, can see what they've done and provide instant feedback. A collaborative activity gives you all those same tools, but allows you to put your students in groups to work together collaboratively. So these are all the ways we can smartify this particular file, and we'll take a look at some of those in more detail.